A very good afternoon and welcome to the SABA Club Champ. This is day 3 of this prestigious tournament live from Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai. And the fifth match of the tournament will see Times Club take on T-Rex basketball in what will be an exciting game. Of course, T-Rex had to face defeat yesterday after winning their opening encounter. But here they are looking for redemption from yesterday's defeat and also looking for redemption. We have Times Club who had to open their account on a winning note. They had a day off yesterday to regroup and change things up, but I'm sure they will use that to their advantage here in this matchup against T-Rex basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the teams. Let's start from T-Rex Basketball Club representing Maldives. Jersey number 1, Ismail Wildan Yusuf. 4, Aid Ahmed Maruf. 7, Mohammed Samoud. 8, Hussain Ali. 10, Mohammed Naf Irshad. 11, Mohammed Kuwait Ali. 12, Ahmad Zabir. 13, Ahmad Firaj. 15, Ibrahim Anfal Sharif. 20, Gaurav Chandar. 23, Rishabh Mathur. And 24, Malik Singh. Coach of the team, Ali Fazli. Assistant coach, Guraish Afra. And now, Times Club representing Nepal. Jersey number 3, Suraj Khadgi. 4, Satish Pradhan. 7, Sering Tinley Lama. 9, Nishal Maharaj. 10, Mabindra Bandari. 12, Kamal Thapa. 13, K.C. Manish. 15, Vijay Burja. 23, Adrit Bahadur Shah. 69, Prayas Bahadur Shah. And 77, Binod Maharaj. Coach of the team, Sunil Gupta.
As the officials signal it's time for the teams to shake hands before they go up against each other in this game. Here are the captains, of course, holding the flag of the SABA Club Championship that identify this particular fixture between these two teams. It's Times versus T-Rex.
It's time for the presentation of referees. The referees for the game are Crew Chief Rendra Liswana from Indonesia,
Both the teams just huddling up. Before we start, we will just look at this playing 12. Of course, the starting five will check in. But for Times Club, it's Khadgi, Pradhan the captain, Lama, Maharajan, Bandari, Thapa Kamal, Manish Kesi, Vijay Burja, Bahadur Shah, Binod Maharajan. The coach for Times Club is Mr. Sushil Gurung, who will hope for his team to open their winning streak here today. And for T-Rex, one win and a loss so far. They're led by the captain, Wildan Yusuf, Mohammad Samu, Hussein Halim, Naaf Irushan, Khuwalid Ali, Ahmad Zabir, Ahmad Firash, Ibrahim Sharif, Gaurav Chandal, Rishabh Mathur, Mandeep Singh, and Ahmad Maroof. Their coach, Mr. Fazli Ali, will want to avenge his team, especially from that defeat yesterday against Colombo Basketball Club. And my name is joining you all live in the commentary box for this matchup, which is going to be an exciting one because we want to see how Times will fare, especially after getting that day off. They were watching this match closely of T-Rex when they took on their opposition yesterday, Colombo Basketball.
Here are the starting five for both the teams. For T-Rex Basketball Club Maldives, jersey number 1, Ismail Wildan Yusuf. 13, Ahmad Firaj. 15, Anfan Sharif. 20, Gaurav Nagar. And 24, Mandeep Singh. For Times Club, jersey number 4, Satish Pradhan. Jersey number 10, Mabindra Bandari. 13, KC Manish. 15, Vijay Burja. And 6 time, Shreyas Bahadur Shah.
And the match will tip off. This is Times versus T-Rex, the SABA Club Championship. Finds the open man, three-pointer, won't go. Offensive rebound also won't go in their favor. T-Rex basketball comes up with a rebound. Three-pointer for T-Rex. In and out. Offensive board goes their way. Follow-up shot from Gaurav won't go. Possession will remain with T-Rex. Very good evening and welcome to all our viewers watching this game live on the YouTube channels of Basketball Federation of India as well as Sportscast India. Do let me know in the chat where you're from, which team you're supporting. Are you rooting for T-Rex or are you rooting for Times? A wayward three-pointer as Times basketball bring it up the other way. Should have passed it to his teammate on that fast break. No basket so far in this game. Both the teams settling in on the court. Times, of course, from Nepal will be looking to contain the T-Rex team that's quite good on the attack. And here, foul on, sending the player to the line. Free throws coming T-Rex. Eight minutes. That is plenty of time that remains here in the first quarter. T-Rex with a football scoreline lead. Times will knock it down. A big shot on the mid-range along with the foul. Sending him to line with a chance to complete the three-point play. Basket won't count there, although the foul was committed on ground. Quickly take you through the starting lineup of the teams. For Times, it is Pradhan Sadish, Bhandari Mabhindra, Manish Kesi, Vijay Burja, and Shreyas Bahadur Shah. Mid-range jumper won't go this time, but the offensive rebound will stay. To get the finish. For T-Rex basketball, the starting five is Ismail Yusuf, Firash Ahmad, Ibrahim Sharif, Gaurav Chandal, and Mandeep Singh, who's started today. He came off the bench yesterday. Good look for three. Again, he falls short. So it's still a football scoreline here, 2-1 in favor of Times. And then after that layup from Mandeep, it will become 3-2. Still a football scoreline technically, but It does tend to happen in a few matches where both the teams take their time to score a basket. Once again, foul drawn. Won't make the shot as well, but will get 2 free throws to put up. Score tied at 3 each. And a line cut there as the referee sees. I see a few comments in the chat box. A lot of supporters for Times Basketball Club. The coach will be hoping that they get the better of T-Rex. Layup is good. And Times will take the lead with that. To all our viewers, I see a lot of you letting us know which team is supporting. Do keep the chat box on and running, as we always do at Sportscast India. Feel free to ask a question to me using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. We can have a discussion on the game of basketball. 3-pointer for T-Rex. Won't go. Offensive rebound goal there. On goal. I think this is something Times will have to watch out for, the offensive rebounds that Fazli Ali's men always get. You could see his colleagues also get animated there the moment this possession was on to hold by the ref. That was a technical foul. Been given technical and unsportsmanlike, one of the two. But as we can see, the fact that Mandeep Singh is standing at the free throw line without a lineup, that suggests that it was a technical foul. I think it was a technical foul, which is why there's 2 free throws along with possession. Or not. Or I think it's an altercation between both, so it might be 1 free throw each. The implications are yet to be clear. Of course, it is on the floor. The great Maya is supporting Times. Okay. Alright, so I think the foul was called against T-Rex, which is why there are 2 free throws being given to Times. And possession will be given to T-Rex Basketball. Or perhaps not. Okay, so it's 2 free throws for both the teams, which means a double technical is what was called in that instance. And Mandeep knocks the first one down. T-Rex already at the limit, 5 fouls for them in this quarter, which means a foul here on will lead to free throws coming in for the Times Basketball player. So that is something to keep in mind. That is to draw fouls, head to the free throw line. Alright, Dharman also supporting Times, so is Rahul. So you know the drill. Do keep the chat box on and running, and feel free to direct questions to me using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. Once again, this is Mandeep Singh driving to the line, drawing the foul. Mandeep Singh is averaging 21 points a game so far in this competition. They will tie it up after that. T-Rex, of course, yesterday up until the first half of the game, they were in it, and the third quarter is where they gave it away. This run, logo. Three-pointer is good, and the lead is back on with Times Basketball. Three-point shooting turns out to be an added advantage in a game, especially if you're shooting the ball very well. Mandeep for three, and he makes no mistake. A nice way to respond. It's tied at 8. Both the teams. That's a powerful drive and a very good finish. That is Manish, who gets his 7th point in the game. Layup is missed. And here comes Times Club, almost turning the ball over. And they do turn the ball over. Pressure defense at the perimeter allows possession to switch back up in favor of T-Rex. So 4 minutes on the clock. Mandeep will take a rest. And this game is very much up for the taking. Hussain is checked into the game. Can't get the 3 to go. Draws the contact. Offensive foul will be called by the ref. Player can't argue too much there. This is Zahir. Rishabh almost turning the ball over. He does turn it over. Steal for Times. And 2 more points as well for Times. Vinod Maharajan with the basket. Times currently at the limit. They would want to avoid a foul as much as possible. Again, steal for Times Basketball. Although this time the steal won't lead to a basket. Pulls up from deep and knocks it down. Gaurav Chandal with a big 3 to cut the lead down to 1. Another turnover for Times. This is what tends to happen. You have back-to-back turnovers, and then you don't get the stops to compensate for it. Instead, it's the opposition scoring baskets on you. That is where pressure builds. T-Rex rotate their players a lot. That's why they do seem to have a very good team when it comes to stamina. We see them pushing till the very end of the game. Here, Steel coming through once again, a chance to take the lead, and T-Rex basketball will take the lead. The Heat has come off the bench and has made a positive impact immediately. Now a bit of pressure will build on Times in a situation like this. And another turnover suggests that the pressure is building on them indeed. Gaurav finds Rishabh. Screen set at the top. Gaurav still on the ball with an exquisite finish at the rim. Gaurav Chandal is having a good day. So far, he'd love to have a great day that would come with a victory. Meanwhile, Times haven't scored in quite some time. T-Rex to captivate points and a ball instead. Quick instances, baskets on those ends. Both the teams eager on a strong finish here in the first. From T-Rex's point of view, they will be thinking to have a very good second quarter to start with and perhaps increase the lead, because that is where they made the mistake against Colombo. They allowed Colombo to stay in the game, which all of a sudden led to a surge of points coming in for Colombo. And then T-Rex did make the comeback, but it was too much of an asking. And Times here will give a tough challenge, of course, as the layup is good. 15-17. Finds the man in the corner. 3-pointers. Good. T-Rex. Means serious business. Last possession. Can Times get a clear shot away? He goes for 3. He knocks it down. And a wild finish. An interesting one, rather. As T-Rex lead at the end of the first quarter. 20 points to 18.
Which scores 2018.
Back on in the second. T-Rex with a 2-point lead. Just one basket to be precise that separates these two. Leading scorer, of course, for Tanish Casey. And for T-Rex, it's Mandeep Singh with 7. And we have Gaurav from T-Rex and Vinod from Times with 5 points each. As the shot's good for T-Rex. And they are pressing full court. This is Mandeep, who is now the leading scorer of the game. That is why the second quarter becomes very, very important from Times' perspective. This is where T-Rex will look to get the lead, which will give them the cushion in the second. As the shot clock is winding down, he misses the 3. Here comes T-Rex on the attack, fakes the 3, drives, and will maintain possession as it goes out of bounds. Set to inbound it from the baseline. They love to engage themselves on these moves. Mandeep on the ball. Looking for some space, crosses over, drives, makes a beautiful pass to his teammate. And these are those basketball plays that we love to see on a loop, even if we have to. Good drive. And a pass to the open player under the board. Classic basketball. 7-point lead for T-Rex. And a foul is called. Times still haven't scored here in the second quarter. I may be repeating myself, but it is utterly important for them to stay afloat and continue to challenge T-Rex on the same level just like they did in the first. And times players not taking those good shots, that's going to be something you can talk about again because it's been fairly decent. And that's a good move. Along with the foul, he will drain the basket. This is Shreyas who is heading to the free throw line because he's gotten a chance to also complete the 3-point play. Timeout T-Rex. Back on as Shreyas will try and complete the 3-point play. A question to all our viewers watching this game live on the YouTube channel. Let me know in the chat who is your favorite player on the court. I'm sure you will have a player who's been your favorite coming into this game, or even if you've had a favorite after watching this 15 minutes of basketball that we've gotten to watch. Do let me know. Gaurav at the top. Is Mandeep actually controlling? So I think that is something they're trying to do time and again. Allow Mandeep to take course by handling the ball at the top. Again, seeing Rishabh at the top is something that I questioned even yesterday. Rishabh Mathur, you can see him on the right of Mandeep, who knocks down the first free throw. Yesterday's game, Rishabh was doing a good job when he played to his strength, that was getting the rebound and finishing, playing in the paint. He can knock down the three, yes. He should, of course, attempt, but I think he's much more of a threat in the paint when he's on there. Anyhow, play continues. 7-point lead for T-Rex. 6:40 on the clock. Mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound collected by Rishabh. He advances it. Mildan now on the ball. Back to Mildan. Good pass to his teammate and a simple shot under the board. Lead is now 9. Supporters of T-Rex ball. We saw them yesterday also, eagerly watching the game from the stands. Speaking of which, if you are in Tamil Nadu, do head down to watch three-pointers like this, along with a lot of basketball plays, and enjoy the SABA Club Championship. And that's an indication of Times having a strong shooting ability. They need to shoot a lot more confidently. Here is up for shot on his three. Well done. Back to Rishabh again. Vildan drives his way through. Finds his teammate who has to put in the shot quickly. He's way off. The pressure of the shot clock did seem to get to him. Left open. He will have a go. This time can't get it to go. Possession will remain with Times as an off-ball screen. Off-ball foul is called. And I see a few names as I asked you all a question earlier. Who's your favorite player? Says Mabindra from Times. Nagendra Jeet Singh says Gaurav and Rishabh from Trex. Alright, you have your favorites. Good to see the teams use their timeouts and all those. And the three-pointers, good. Times basketball have decided to lay that emphasis on their shooting, which seems to work. Sadish down just now. And we have a 3-point game. Mandeep Singh again continues his crosses, finds Rishabh open, will put the three, falls short. Possession will remain Maldives. Both these teams, of course, coming out as the in their countries. Mid-range jumper is good. Mandeep Singh once again, the India player playing for the Maldives club. And so is Gaurav and Rishabh, who are the other international players playing for T-Rex. Team hailing from Maldives, while Times are from Nepal. T-Rex over the limit in terms of fouls. Times have a few to give over the next 3.5 minutes. A wayward 3-point attempt. Fast break. And a goaltend will be called. Rishabh Mathur there, against whom he wanted the block, of course, but it was an evident goaltend. Tough shot attempted by Mandeep. He did make one similar yesterday in the crunch time, but here he fails to do so. Kick ball, says the ref. Possession stays with Times. 2:50 on the clock. They're down by 1. Contested 3 won't go, and Times with the lead will look to add on to it. Long ball to his teammate, pressure defense from T-Rex, and they win the ball back. T-Rex now won their lead back, for which they will have to score on this play. Hands it off, and a violation. Good call by the referee. Baseline drive, bounce pass. He can't make the finish. Follow up is a spinning fadeaway. I've heard something from a lot of these professional coaches that coach basketball from the US, from Europe, Australia. This one term, that is, basketball is a game of runs. And the second quarter specifically shows how that is so relevant. Deep three, can't get it to go. But as we noticed, T-Rex had a good run coming into the start of the second. They had a decent lead of about 7 to 9 points. And then times went down a very. That's why they have the lead now, as the foul was committed on the other end by one of the T-Rex players. Since they're over the limit, a couple of free throws coming in once again for Times, who will aim to add on to their lead. Shreyas misses the first free throw. Makes the second. We're back underway into the last minute of this game. In the first half, simple shot, good drive, and the 7-point lead belongs to Times. This could be the last possession. T-Rex once again in a situation where they will have to make a comeback. Not impossible, of course. It's a matter of a few digits. But here, turnovers like this won't be good. And a buzzer finish. The basket will count. And a wonderful run to take back the lead. And a lead by 9 points as Times Basketball Club head into the end of the first half with a scoreline of 40 to 31 over T-Rex Basketball Club. 2 more quarters of basketball to go. This is the SABA Club Championship. See you on the other side for the second half. Welcome back to the second of this matchup. Times basketball from Nepal against T-Rex, who will have to produce a comeback victory. They have the time to do it. The question is, will as play continues here, third quarter, 9 points separating these two. Possession now on both times. Welcome once again to all our viewers watching us live on Sportscast as well as Basketball Federation of India. T-Rex showing some intent. Times need to make use of every chance they have to take the lead, and this one again being a fast break opportunity, 3-on-1. He should have converted. It was 6 minutes on the clock. That's the offensive rebound. Good block after that. And plays like this. Oh my word. The team trailing needs a stop, just like the one we saw, a block and a basket on the other end. Evans to ideal. On the top, a three range jump out, can't get it to rebound once again for Times Colombo. Pointer, rebound gathered. Coach has a lot in his mind. He needs his team to hold on to this lead that they have, build on it. Here comes T-Rex looking to find a way back. Trying powers his pass away to a lot of athletes stadium watching this match. I think rebounds will play a big component because T-Rex have been giving away a lot of second chances to time. So to keep it in, no, he was running too fast. He made his way to the opposite area. Mandeep with his combination, looking to find his teammate or what was the intent. Whatever it is, it was blocked outside. Foul and no basket. But he will definitely earn himself a trip to the free throw line. Rishabh will be checking back into the game for T-Rex. Mandeep is being taken off. I think from T-Rex's perspective, the number of turnovers they've had on a prolonging basis has been the biggest factor, the reason why they had in the second, as well as the reason why they're struggling to come back. T-Rex continues to rotate the bench. So this is why T-Rex, even though they trail, they are strong when it comes to finishing and pressing till the very end of the game. We saw that yesterday down to the last minute. So time should be aware that they will need a bigger speed, and T-Rex is rely on the confidence that they can take it to the last. Good pass to find his open player. He won't go. And again, the offensive rebound continues to be that Hines have gotten another chance at scoring the basket. He finds his teammate under the board. He misses the shot. Rebound was gathered by Gaurav initially, although he possession will remain with T-Rex. Good pass to find his teammate. Three-pointer, can't get it to go. And the short options. I think when basketball, we know the drill. You have 24 seconds. Rotation is an important factor. And T-Rex did the work well yesterday, especially the one from the baseline where they had a good rotational sequence led to a basket. Colombo always have, apologies, times always have about 3 to 4 passes on every possession, on every set play. And as we saw Manish hit that mid-range shot, it is a build-up that will work for it. And now a baseline inbound for T-Rex. Good finish, and it's reinstating the 10-point lead. Time at the limit. Another foul will lead to free throws for T-Rex, while T-Rex basketball have a foul to give. Three-pointer off the glass. Good offensive rebound, can't finish. And a foul has been, which will send the player to the free throw line. Offensive rebound, but he can't finish it under the basket. Comes Times quickly. Again, they wanted the foul call, but the ref says turnover as possession switches up. I have to make use every possession they and be a little more sensible because again here we could notice they got the stop and they were just rushing the ball down the other way. More T-Rex players, and on the other side T-Rex will make a mid-range shot, making the game the team trailing confidence. So that is not want to give a trailing team the confidence that they can get back into this game. Here on the set play, he gets the drive, and this is well calculated. It's gave him the space by standing on the perimeter. 50 on the clock, 10-point advantage for times. And this time it won't be a turnover. T-Rex continuing to put that pressure on the ball man in hopes for switching possession up. So foul here at any place of the court, whether being in the act shooting or not, will lead to free throws for either of the teams. Again, that is a forced shot, but a good rebound. The second chance, allowing times to reach the 50 mark. T-Rex have some thinking to do as they are down by 12. Here's Mandeep. Plays it to the center, who is blocked on that mid-range shot attempt, and a foul committed, leading to free throws. Coach pushing for that quick substitution in the last 1 minute. They have a 14-point lead, and any basket scored here for times, if they add on to this 14-point lead, it's extra pressure for T-Rex to start the fourth quarter with. On the drive, finished off the right hand, won't go. T-Rex get the stop they were looking for. Can they get a basket or two to finish? Of course, there is only probably one more possession after this. Finishing the third strong to be on both the teams' minds. Plays it to his teammate on the additional pass. Shot clock down to 5. Goes to the rim, will draw the foul. And Gordon will head to the free throw line. Three-pointer for James is good. Once again, a beater to end the quarter. It was a layup that time. Here, a three-pointer makes it a 17-point lead. And the pressure is back on T-Rex basketball as they have to start the fourth, trailing by 7. Stay tuned as we have the fourth quarter of this match coming up.
which scores 56-39.
We are under in the fourth quarter. T-Rex basketball know what they have to do, that is to overcome a 17-point deficit in 10 minutes of time, and turnovers like this will not help their case. Another way to get a stop for T-Rex. The shot clock violation against Times. Although the shot was made in the corner. Players just having a small banter there. Good. Mandeep gets a good look. He can't convert. And Times also get the stop on the other end. So both the teams doing it defensively. Times won't mind it, while T-Rex will definitely mind it. They need conversions along with forced turnovers on the opposition. Times need to kill the clock, use 24 seconds on almost all possessions. Of course, also it should lead to a good shot. Takes the pass, rim falls short, rebound, T-Rex. Violation. He tried to pass on layup, but the step not helping him in that case. Can't stop the T-Rex trying everything that they've got, but not able to see the through basket. And we've almost played 3 minutes of basketball here in the fourth quarter. Both the teams haven't scored a basket. The hard foul there, sending the player to the line. Free throws for Times. And all of these points will make it difficult for T-Rex. T-Rex would definitely go back to the drawing board and try and figure out what has gone wrong for them. They started the victory, and then yesterday, something similar, where it was a net game and all of a sudden they gave away a few points. After that, they haven't been able to recover. Here it's 15 points. A stop like this, along with baskets on the other side, is a recovery, but he loses the ball. Common ball, says the ref. Fifteen on the screen set. He goes the other way, looking for his teammate. Drives into the wall. Shot clock winding down. Shot up. And rebound goes 15 points. They need to start scoring here on. And forcing layups will not help. Possession stays. Much needed basket. Gives them the confidence. And a timeout call. The Times coach, because he knows he needs to kill any small momentum that T-Rex will try themselves. 13-point game. Out is common. The bench reaction says it all. And T-Rex are putting some pressure on the time. This is where the Times players need to show that nerves of steel. Spins on the base. Mandeep with 5 seconds on the clock misses the shot. Rebound Times. And again over. The defense is flourishing in the last 5 minutes. And this is what we saw something similar yesterday. They pushed combo till the very end. And they're looking to do that here because they're down by 13. T-Rex fans watching with anticipation. 3-pointer will do them wonders. But Gaurav can't knock it down. Still with T-Rex though. Float will go inside. And now we have 11-point game with 4 minutes remaining. Admitted. Couple of free throws. These are the important ones for times. They haven't been perfect entirely from the free throw line, but Shreyas is sharp to knock the first one down. Floaters forced, but he finds his teammate who misses the underboard. And that would definitely count as a stop. Rex, 12-point game. Gaurav attacking the board. Good deep possession will stay with T-Rex. Violation, not yet. Location there. Possession will remain with T-Rex. Which way is this game going? Can T-Rex pull it off? Shot is good. A three-pointer coming in at the right time. Gaurav. And it is now a 9 game. Times on the other side looking to score. And the foul is committed. And 2 more free throws as coach is getting Mandy ready. Mandeep Singh. We saw him knock 2 important shots yesterday from the 3-point line. And that's the 3rd foul as we get the confirmation. First good. Back to a 10-point lead. What is cooking? Does this game still have some drama in it? He makes both from the free throw line. And we're back to 11 lead. Mandeep off the bench. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. And the offensive rebound is fought for. Gaurav will step back with the 3. And this match is not over, my friends. 8 points, 2:24 on the clock, and Times almost turning the ball over. Possession will remain with the team in white. And what a game is this turning out to be. Leading scorer, of course, in this game so far is Mani, 17 for Times. Mandeep with 16. Shreyas with 14. Sadish with 10. And that's a turnover. That's the stop T-Rex were looking to get. 8-point game, 2 minutes. Plenty of possessions. And what's T-Rex going to do here? This is Ismail with the ball. Plays it to Mandeep, who drives in, finds the open man. Mid-range jumper. Misses. And again, this is the problem. You have to collect your defensive rebounds diligently. And when you pay the price, 6-point game, T-Rex have the momentum in their favor. Times basketball under some pressure. A minute and a half on the clock. And basketball, my friends. The SABA club champion continues to entertain us here. And T-Rex were down by 17 to start. And here with a minute and a half remaining, they are down by 6. The foul is committed. And I think times are at the limit, which means A couple of free throws are coming in for T-Rex. What was the need of that foul? I wonder. I'm sure he must be thinking the same. First free throw good. Ismail Yusuf. Can he go 2 of 2? He does. And it's a 4-point game. Test from T-Rex. Thanks, break the full. And score a basket quickly. This is Shreyas. Back to the 6-point advantage. Mandeep will get fouled, a blocking foul, as the referee's action suggested. And Mandeep Singh will now get a chance to shoot a couple of free throws. Makes no mistake in the first one. Two of 2. We're back to a 4-point game. Times need to utilize 24 seconds first every possession, unless it's a wide open layup or a clear path to the rim or a wide open shot. Screens need to be set. You got to give your players the freedom to rotate at ease. That's a wonderful play. This is basketball. Simple ball. It was a screen and roll, not direct, but he held on to the ball. And when he made it seem like he's going to go for the shot, found his teammate under the board, and a foul committed, a desperation foul from T-Rex. And here, Gaurav didn't see that pass coming to him. And the error was committed all in all. A timeout call by Times, and I'm sure the coach will just tell them how they can see this game through with the 6-point lead. Free throws incoming. You could see the tension in the T-Rex bench, because they know that for a tad bit of a moment they should have taken course and made this difference a lot lesser. From Times' perspective, they may have given up a lot of points because the lead has been brought down, but they are also making up here where it matters the most. And that is exactly what I think the coach will be telling them. This is now a 2-possession game. It is important to be confident. All right, no free throws, because that was the T-Rex at the limit. Been to inbound times. Press from the T-Rex players. They would love a steal, which they will have to wait for. Can they get the stop? 40 seconds clock. Times under pressure. Mandeep press the ball man. And a turnover. This is what T-Rex wanted. But will it be enough? 30 seconds on the clock. They're down by 6, which is 3 baskets. 2 if it's a couple of threes. Inbound, plays it back. Finds a man in the corner. Gaurav finds back to screen and roll for the 3. It's an air ball. Times get the rebound, and a foul is committed. And that should be the game, as Times will shoot a couple of free throws. You have to feel for T-Rex. The second instance in is they take the lead in the initial few minutes of the game. After leading for that brief start, they just have to concede so many. And take a look at this. He just stole the ball off him. And that is game over. T-Rex. Few more seconds. Time foul. 3-pointer falls short. Simple basket under the board won't go. And there we go. The game an end. Times Basketball Club. The team from Nepal registered first victory here at the SABA Club Championship. They lost on the opening day. They got a day off. They did their homework. And here they are with resilience. Because they were, but they didn't let them. Instead, they turned it to a 17-point lead, which was brought down to as low as 4 by the determination of the T-Rex players. However, determination was not enough as games win. Score line of 67-59. A good game of basketball comes to an end. A huge thank you to all our viewers for joining us live. Do stay tuned on Sportscast India for more of Sabah Club Basketball Championship action coming your way. This is your commentator, Ryan J. signing off. Have a nice day.